Hey everybody, Jacob Saenz, Coldwell Banker TEC out here in Mandeville, Louisiana. And I'm actually right about to go into a final walkthrough on a beautiful property out here for some clients. And while I wait, I just want to do a quick video and let you guys know the market is definitely changing. You guys that are out there trying to sell those 400,000 and above homes. The market has definitely changed for you guys. If you're on the market now, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're looking to get on the market, you may want to just listen for a minute or two. The market has changed, as we all know. Well, I would say we should all know, but I know that there are a couple of people out there. You're starting to see those sellers that still have that attitude like they can throw anything on the market and the fish are going to come. And it's a rude awakening when they're on the market for a while and they see how quickly that market has changed. They feel like, well, my neighbor down the street just sold his home a couple of months ago for blah, 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 and it was so great. And they don't realize, well, that guy that sold it, that guy or girl that sold it, 2 months ago, they basically went under contract 3 months ago. And 3 months ago, our market was quite a bit different. So you cannot compare the market 3 months ago to what we're experiencing now in the market today. Through those 3 months, we've had quite a bit of shift from that seller's market going into the buyer's market. And we've definitely gone into a buyer's market, and I believe it's just going to get stronger and stronger. I've seen this before in '08. Who knows if it's going to be anything like it was in '08, whatever else, but you're starting to see some of those traits. Where the homes that are lagging right now are the high price homes, 400 and 500 and above. The ones sitting at the 200,000 and 300,000s, they've slowed down a bit, but they're still moving. So the good news is if you're selling a home 300,000, under that 400,000 mark, you may have some luck. It's going to be a little slower, but you still have some good time to sell and to move that home at a good price now, because believe me, we don't know what's happening. I can't predict the future and say for sure 100%, but we do know that the Fed is going to be increasing rates. The government needs to squash this inflation. No matter how long they want to hold it back, they can't. And it was announced that yes, they will be increasing. Banks already are starting to adjust rates, expecting that. So we're seeing more and more of that. So as those rates go up, obviously buyers are disappearing and sales are going to go down. The amount of buyers out there are going to dictate how fast homes move in the market. So that being said, if you're moving, you're seeing the $400,000 and $500,000 homes. These homes every day you're starting to see these reports of price adjustments. These price improvements is what they want to call them, right? To put a positive spin on a negative thing. They're priced. They can't get movement. They have to come down in price. And you start seeing multiple price improvements. You're seeing price improvement on the same property, 2-3 times down. So that being said, make sure you attach yourself or hire a good realtor that really knows that market, can give you a real idea on what your home can fetch, at a within a time frame. If you're looking to sell within 30 to 60 days, remember the market's constantly adjusting and going downward. So the longer you sit on the market right now, every day it's like a slightly falling stock. And once, I don't know if you've ever experienced that, where you're trying to buy a stock and you're trying to buy it, or you're trying to sell it. Let's say sell a stock's probably a better example. And you're trying to sell a stock and you're in there and you see the price and you go sell for that price and no movement. Can't sell because it's already gone down. And you can sit there and wait and hope that it upticks and that you will get your sale. But the longer you sit there waiting and waiting, you just see the price dropping and dropping and dropping. So the best way to move stock in a market that's starting to fall is you want to be ahead of it a little bit, and you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit to jump ahead of that curve and really make sure you're able to sell within that dropping market. And that's what's really tricky in the real estate market. You have to be willing to price it at a point that is not directly necessarily at market value, because we're constantly every week we're slightly dropping and dropping, and we see the signs of why we're going to continue to do so. So to sit there at a price and hope that somebody just comes in and foolishly is going to offer you above market or price on the home, it's just not going to happen. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a lot of people see that more and more every day, and they want to blame the realtor, which sometimes it is the realtor to blame. If you run across a realtor that right now is going to be telling you, yeah, your home's worth $1 million when it's not, just because they want to get the listing, that's only hurting you in the long run, because ultimately you're losing value, or you're losing potential value due to loss of a sale every month that you don't sell that property. You're going to have to keep adjusting it downward, and you're going to be chasing a falling market, which is a horrible position to be in. So be prepared, people, because you really need to make sure you're fishing properly. And when I say that you have the right bait on the hook for your home, that you're attracting these buyers, that it's lipstick together, it looks pretty, it looks sexy. Buyers see your house as the house to have on the market. So anyways, guys, my clients are here. Take care.